Let's talk about building your record and also answering the debt collector notice when they send it to you by mail, email, or even text. It doesn't even matter. Let's talk about it. What a lot of you don't know or realize is this right here. Whenever you are being contacted by a debt collector, a debt buyer, a creditor, or whoever it might be, what they are doing is they are placing you on notice in order to build their record. And because they are building their record, it is your job to insert your objection. Remember, the word for today is objection. Objection just basically means that you disagree with a matter or a certain situation. What I always tell people is this right here. Court starts the moment that you send a notice or you receive a notice from the other party. Always remember that. And because of this particular reason, you need to understand that you are building a record and a record of evidence. So because you are building the record and also building your evidence, whenever you receive, for example, that dunning letter from a debt collector or a debt buyer, you are able to object to that and also let your voice be known that you object and that you do not agree to the actual claims or whatever is being said inside that particular notice. Number one, they will use your silence against you. Remember, silence is acquiescence, meaning that you had a duty to speak and you failed to speak up and also object to the subject matter that's at hand. What I notice the most whenever I am looking at debt collectors' lawsuits or creditors' lawsuits is that they specifically say inside their complaint that they place you on notice, for number one, that's the creditor, or if you're dealing with a debt collector, they say that they have demanded payment. In reality, whenever a debt collector sends you a notice, they did not demand payment. What they did was sent you a debt collection notice. There's a difference. We'll get into that in a whole other video. So because you received this particular letter, again, you need to learn how to object to the things that they are claiming, such as the balance. You want to ask them, you want to begin to ask them for things that show that they have the legal right and the legal capacity to be able to collect on the alleged account. There's various different information that you want to ask for, because as long as you are quiet, remember, silence is acquiescence, and they will use your silence against you when they take your black ass, your white ass, or whatever type of ass to court. So, with that being said, remember, and always do this right here. Always object. Objection builds the record. It tells the other party what you disagree with. With that being said, I'm out.